ever had survey responses with more than one option, this is the video for you. Hi everyone, welcome back. In this tutorial, I will show you how to code and analyze multiple responses using SPSS. Let me show you how this appears in SPSS. Let's begin with coding multiple responses into our SPSS data view. This can be a little bit tricky, but follow me as I do this. Here you can see I have opened up the survey response. I just copy and pasted one of the responses that has multiple response sets. So I want us to do some things in Excel before importing our data into SPSS. The first thing we want to do is to transform these responses into individual columns, and to do that, highlight all the responses by using your Ctrl-Shift down. Then come here under your data tab menu. You can see text to column. Click on it, delimited because it's separated by a comma. Press your next, indicate a comma, preview it here that it has been correctly separated, then press your next, press finish. Now you can see that this has converted our responses into individual columns. So the next thing you also want to do, we had 4 options from these questions. To code in SPSS, those that indicated a specific option will be represented as 1, while those that did not select reduced stress anxiety will be coded as 0 in SPSS. What to do is just check through, you copy and paste them, ensure that they are under the same line. You can see what I'm doing. One thing I should also say is that if you are working with a paper document, you don't need to go through this. You can highlight the names of the options as the column header, then code it as either 1 or 0. If a respondent tick a certain option, you code it as 1, and if it does not tick a certain option, you code it as 0, instead of you having to come here into Excel. These are correctly separated into their individual columns. What next to do, guys? I want to insert a new column here and just indicate the name of each option, and you can bold in it. This is just for this tutorial's sake. Once you've done this, firstly highlight every of the responses under the improved sleep quality. So you click on the first response here and you press your Ctrl-Shift down. This is done. Here under the editing ribbon, you click on replace. You want to find improved quality sleep and replace it with 1. Click on replace all. This is showing me error. Best what I used to do is just copy one of these cells into this place so that it doesn't give me error. So let's just do that instead. So now let's Ctrl-Shift and it down. The reason why I'm doing this is so that it does not affect the header. Then you replace all. Wait, now we move to this also. Use your Ctrl-Shift down, replace all. Hey, and see here some are not well replaced. Let's press 1. I will show all these details in this tutorial so that you can understand different ways to maneuver your way for relaxation. Now Ctrl-Shift down. Let's see if all has been correctly replaced. This is not replaced here. This is due to an error in the formatting. The same for the pain relief. Find and replace. For the blank spaces, we want to represent them as 0. Now, highlight every of these interface. Press the Shift down, right arrow key, then press the Shift down arrow key. Then leave this as a blank space. Find blank spaces and represent it as 0. This is another method of coding data into SPSS. Now that this is done, let's remove this first header. We do not need it. Delete. Yeah, so save this and then open up your SPSS. Now let's import this data into SPSS. It's an Excel file. There's your OK. Here we've coded the responses into SPSS. Now let's create a multiple response set in SPSS. This tells SPSS that these variables are responses to the same questions. We will define them as a multiple response set so as to be able to analyze them together. Go under your Analyze tab menu, scroll down, you see multiple response. Click on the define variable set. Highlight every of the multiple response variables and move them to these variables insert. Here you can see that dichotomies. It means that they are all responses to the same question. The counted value is 1, which means that 1 means yes. Let the name be plant benefit. Once you've done this, you come here to this one because you want to add it to a multiple response set. Then you add it. This is the name of our multiple response set. So let's say we have many questions with multiple responses. Then you can define each of the sets here. So then once you've done with this, just click on close. Now let's analyze the multiple response set. Click on analyze and also come down here under multiple responses. Frequencies, you can see crop tabulations depending on which one you want to show. So right now I want to analyze frequencies. So you click on frequencies, then you move your response set, you move it, then you press your OK. This really breaks it down for you. Responses tells us how often each of the responses was picked. Percent of cases shows us what percentage of people selected each option. And that is all for multiple response sets using SPSS. Great. I'm sure you learned a lot, and that's how to handle multiple response questions in SPSS. Let me know if you found this helpful in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for upcoming videos on this channel. Thank you for watching and ensure to stay blessed. Bye.